Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody. So we are going to all share with each other Bolo brands that are a little bit obscure, things that kind of have like a cult-like following that people usually pass up in the stores and the thrift stores when they're outsourcing, so you don't pass them up next time. So what I do is I keep notes in my phone. So if you guys take notes in your phone, get your phones out. Or you guys get a pen and paper, start writing things down. So
hey, Tina.
Hi, everybody.
Tina's in the Facebook group. She's got Poshing for Profits. I know she's enjoying it. She's been chatting up a storm in there.
Oh, Brittany, yay, the bell went off and she knew we were going live. Very happy you guys made it. Hi, Steve.
Steve, what's squinting. Up? That's yes. Right. Smash that like button.
So Catherine Foster. Hi, guys. I also keep notes in my phone. There are so many brands out there, and you're going to see so many YouTube videos saying Bolo, Bolo, Bolo. But it's a little bit different this video. We're going to be talking about more like obscure brands or brands that just, you might pass up in the thrift store because they're not just, hey, get some free people or get some Anthropologie. What are you pointing at? Oh, I could do that. So keep going. So who wants to start? I have a bunch of brands. Who here has a little gem to share with everybody? Anybody find a brand that might not be so popular but sold like wildfire? Yay, Beauty by Tara. Made it just in time.
What do we got going on?
Bought the class, 50% off. Whoop!
All right. I know you're gonna love it. And hopefully you got into the Facebook group by now. If you haven't,
Tam's a new sub. Thank you. Thank you, Tam.
Patricia Hopkins Poshes. Why don't you start it off? Give them a brand.
All right. So I'm probably gonna botch half of the words I say right now. Fluvog shoes. Fluvog. F-L-U-E-V-O-G. They're very artisanal. They are very funky shoes. They have usually like a chunky heel that has like a weird arch in it. They're very odd looking. And you guys know I'm always saying that ugly sells. Jay found our first pair of Fluvog shoes. It was one of their side projects. It was like tea and cup. But they were definitely Fluvog shoes, and we sold them for almost $80.
They sell.
So it was like a Fluvog shoe in hiding. So yeah, F-L-U-E-V-O-G.
Alan says he likes the brand. Is that Cinch? Cinch.
Ooh, spell it for people.
C-I-N-C-H. It's in the comments.
Oh, Cinch. Yeah. Oh, okay. I've never heard of that.
Neither have I. Alan, why don't you tell us a little bit about that brand in the comments if you can. Tell us what actually, did you say that? It's a Western brand that does well. I'm sorry, you already put that in there. Hey, Nicole.
Oh, like a Western style brand.
Western style brand, yeah. Does it have pearl snaps, Pearl snap buttons? They always do hot. Those shirts sell like hotcakes. Men's brand to be on the lookout for is Robert Graham sports shirts.
He loves them.
I love those. They're funky little shirts. They look great. They sell well, and they sell for great profit. You can probably get anywhere between $75 and $85 on Poshmark for one of those shirts right now, and people will buy them. So they have the flip cuffs. They have the alternating design under the cuffs. They have the alternating design on the placard and under the collar.
I just learned that term, flip cuff.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the technical term or not, but we're going with it. So
yeah, I don't think those ladies have so many flip cups going on, but they're really funky. They're cool.
Elisa hasn't gotten her label. She sold something at noon and still not getting any labels.
Did you check your? If it hasn't come to your email, you could actually open up the sold listing and scroll to the bottom, and it'll say like order problems. Go into that sub menu and request a new label. Or you could check your spam filter. It could have gone there. I don't know why, if you sell on Poshmark, that one of them would have gotten filtered into a spam folder, but you can request a new label.
Beauty by Tara B says logo sells fast.
Oh, where's that? The LOGO. Yeah. Is that H&M? Maybe, I don't know. There's so many brands. This is why we're doing this. So we can all kind of like pick each other's brains, and because everybody has their own knowledge up there. You know, everyone knows I sold this and I sold that. So this is what today is all about. So we can all kind of share our knowledge so we can have more knowledge.
Guys, I know a lot of you have been, or in the chat right now, have already checked out our course, and we appreciate that. If you haven't, we actually got some exciting news about it tonight. Not only is it 50% off right now, Poshing for Profits at $97. The price will go up to $197 on Friday. But if you haven't gotten a chance to get in yet, we're also offering a new feature of a payment plan. You can pay for 3 months at $39 a month to get in on the course. It saves you a little money up front, so you just have to worry about those monthly payments for 3 months, and you'll get all the lifetime access that we promise if you're paying in full. So it's a great option. If you guys haven't checked out or picked up the course yet, definitely jump on that and give it a shot.
Flax. I have not found flax. I've heard of flax. Flax is in my notes as in BOLO. I have not found flax. I've definitely heard of it though. So add that to the list, those of you who are hopefully taking some notes right now, because that's definitely in my BOLO. We can't keep them in stock now. That's a good thing, right? You get them, you sell them.
You're welcome, Catherine. We are here to get you guys. We want to get everyone involved in this course. We think it's a great course, and we stand behind it. So we want to make it as affordable as possible for you guys to get inside and get this knowledge that we imparting to you guys.
Nicole says my favorite are dojo jeans.
Dojos.
I tried so hard not to put
dojo?
any jeans on my list today. My little like names to call
out.
Jean
season is almost over.
Plus, you guys know that like I love jeans. Okay, so I am actually wearing one that's a little bit not so obscure. I'm not going to show you the whole shirt. It is a sweatshirt. It almost feels like an inside-out sweatshirt where it's very fuzzy. What am I wearing? It might be called a jumper. This brand sells very well for a high price, even when it's used. And I think it's actually a juniors brand. It does. It feels like an inside-out sweatshirt, and they call them jumpers or baggy beach jumpers. I'm giving you a lot of hints here, people. So,
Patricia, the course has something for everyone in it. It's not just for beginning poshers. We do cover how to open up a Poshmark closet in the course. But it has something for everyone, from sourcing to opening up a boutique down the road to how to get boutique certified to the ins and outs of Poshmark. It's just all there for you. So it's great for beginners and seasoned users alike.
Everybody could get something from it. You always talk about comps. Can you show us how to do that? Okay. I can't show you right now.
No, we can't. We can make a video on it, and
definitely that is in the course.
That's definitely in the course.
Definitely in the course.
Cover that in great detail on how to make a comp.
Definitely. Nobody knows what kind of shirt I'm wearing. This is surprising me. Does nobody know? Baggy beach jumpers. What other brands do you guys have bolos
There's
for?
a good men's brand to look out for. Now, it's very common to find Tommy Hilfiger in the stores. But what you're really looking for when you're going out to look for Tommy Hilfiger is the vintage stuff, the ones with the funky colors and the stripes and ugly, the big spell outs across the chest, the flags, the big flags, the spell out jeans. So anything like that will sell really well. Yeah, the ones that say Tommy Hilfiger and
Adrianic 0200. It is a Wild Fox beach jumper, and Beauty by Tara got it. Yes, Wild Fox sells. Well, I didn't know about Wild Fox before I started Poshmark. I'm like, what's a Wild Fox? And then I had to have it.
Their bathing suits sell really well.
Yeah, I found bathing suits that it's like, this is a one piece. It was like so skimpy. You remember it had bananas all over it. Yeah, that sold really well.
And for good profit. What'd that sell for, like $80, right?
Oh, close to $80. Yeah. It was new at tags though. It was new at tags.
Doc Martens always sell. The Dr. Martens, as I like to call them.
And unless it's like
a more formal
holes in the boot, like even like rugged, well-worn worn in Dr. Martens will sell. Some people try to get their docs looking that way, like the really like punk rock, like UK, like oi oi type people. They'll try to get their docs looking like that, so they'll buy them with slashes and holes and dirt grimed into it.
Adriana, definitely try relisting that item if it hasn't sold. Wild Fox does sell well, so try relisting it. Get the listing to the top of your closet. Get a fresh set of eyes on it. Don't worry that you have a ton of likers. You're going to get new likers on that shirt. Definitely relist it, and that should help.
Where is Wild Fox sold? They sell it on their own website. I know that they also sell it kind of like a boutique. They sell it out to people, like different department stores, but it's expensive. A lot of the online boutiques, even brand new, you're spending like $80 for a sweatshirt, which really they make the sweatshirts just inside out, and they're limited print. Like once they make their prints, and even though they make enough of them, once they're out, they're gone, and they don't really reprint them.
That's a little like Supreme, kind of.
Kind of, yeah. But they don't make them in such limited quantities. But they're comfortable. People love them.
Is that Marlisa, right?
Really?
Mary Lisa says Dansko and Birkenstock.
Dansko, I sold a pair of those today.
Danskos go great, and they're good profit. What, about $60, right?
So let's talk about Birkenstock. Yeah. If you get the Danskos cheap, check the Danskos, because they could have a little bit of rotting to like the clog part. There could be like damage in disguise where in first inspection they look good, and then you get home, you're like, ooh, this is not so good. Let's go to the Birkenstock.
Do a bend test for Dansko. Yeah, that's a good idea.
A bend test, yes. Good. Taking notes, people. So Birkenstock has different parts to the Birkenstock family. They have little like sister companies, and some people don't know this. They have Footprints by Birkenstock, Betula, Betula, and there's a P one. Papilio.
Papilio.
Yeah, so those are all made by Birkenstock. Some of them actually say by Burke or Berkeys. And it's all the same quality.
Hello, Arani. I hope I said your name right. I apologize if I didn't.
Dude, I like the bend test. You're going to see me bending all these shoes. Hi, everyone. So, yeah. Oh, what do we have there? Howdy, fellow.
Millie. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Flippin' Hustler, welcome. Can someone type that out of the
shoes by Berkey, like Birkenstock? The nickname, so it's okay.
All right, good. I don't feel so bad now.
It's a nickname, so it's okay. Bend and snap. I should have said hi. Hi. Okay, I find also...
Destry, you don't need to stay high by now. You're always here. We love you.
Who has heard of a brand called Florentini and Baker? And I'm probably saying that wrong.
Like, you got it right. That's Fiorentini. Not Florentini. Fiorentini.
I must be hungry. Isn't that like with spinach and cheese or something like that?
It's a dish, an Italian dish.
Yeah, they make really good boots.
We love you too, Destry.
I haven't found any yet, but I have boloed it.
Keep your eye out for that one. It's a mouthful, but it sells well.
My Posh closet name is Pink Flamingo BTQ.
And I'm Posh_Penguin.
That underscore is really important because we tried having him just be the Posh Penguin. And I think it's just a buyer because it's not like an active closet. Yep. There's like an About the Posher, and that's about it. Not the same as Florentini. No, it is Fiorentini and Baker. It's like one name. Yeah. Well, two names in the one name. So they make really good boots that will flip for a lot of money, and they have like a cult-like following. So
Vineyard Vines is a good one for men. It's easier to find in Connecticut because it's made out on the what is that, Martha's Vineyard, right? Yeah. It's made in Martha's Vineyard, but it gets harder the further out west and the further down south you go to find. So keep your eye out for it. It's got a little whale logo on it. They sell phenomenally well. I've sold a couple pairs of their shorts so far. Their shirts do well. It's Vineyard Vines all around just does well.
Following the penguin.
Thank you, Patricia.
Yeah, that's what's so difficult about bolos, and this is also why
they're regional specific. So
you know, you go to different parts of the country and you won't find it, like, well, anything, you know. So by us all sharing,
Connecticut does have great thrift stores. Yeah,
you know, hopefully we'll all find some of these things one day. It's also fun to thrift outside of your area. Has anyone gone on like a thrifting like adventure and gone out of their state, maybe like a thrifting road trip?
We're going to Cincinnati at the end of the month, and we are going on a thrifting road trip. We're going to be thrifting out in Cincinnati, and we're going to see what we can find.
Yeah, we did that on the way to Posh Fest and back. We hit up 4 different thrift stores in 3 different states. That was so much fun. So it's definitely interesting seeing what brands are in your normal comfort zone, you know, because what's popular in one area of the country might not be so popular in others, and that really reflects what gets donated.
Wow, look at that. We got 73 viewers tonight. Thank you all for jumping on in and watching us live.
You guys are appreciating this and loving the bolos. Give us a thumbs up right now.
Definitely hit that like button if you haven't done so already. We really appreciate y'all being here.
Eastern Oregon.
Eastern Oregon. How's the thrifting out there, Patricia?
Yeah, I have not been out that far. Would like to.
What kind of brands do you find on the regular basis in Eastern Oregon?
On the regular. Thank you, Destry. She said, thumbs up, everyone.
The Bronx. I heard the Bronx in New York City is a really interesting place to thrift. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Nilly Millie, we'd love to have you come on our trip with us, but we're actually going to my sister's graduation, so it's family only right now. She's graduating from high school. I'm so proud of her. Super proud. She got accepted to college and everything, so
trying to get her
little
to
shameless
do like
family plug there.
Posh on campus. I'm like, Courtney, you know you can sell your clothes right now.
Diesel does very well, Alan. You're right. And vintage Pendleton. Pendleton's a good brand, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, it's not great, Patricia.
Oh no.
Boise is where she goes most.
Lots of old vintage stuff here. Like the old, like mothball spelling.
Too old to be cool, right?
Yeah, like the beyond cool vintage.
What do we got here? We got Veronica Beard, St. John, Isabella, Morant.
Destry lives in Georgia.
M.M. LaFleur, Nina McLemore. These are the brands I sell very well. So those are some interesting brands. I don't know if I said them all correctly, but
St. John, I don't find that all that often, but that was one of the first things that when I started researching on like brands,
if we are ever in Georgia, Destry, we'll definitely go out sourcing with you.
But I found very few throughout the year, and a lot of them have been like the gold label, which is I guess the lowest of the St. John collections, but I still look for it. I still hunt for it. It's what the bolo is.
She went sourcing in Cincinnati last time we were down there, and she found some really cool stuff. Cincinnati is right on the border of Kentucky, so we actually get to hit two states at once. And
I did that by accident.
Yeah, she did it by accident, but we're going to do it on purpose this year. And she found some good stuff last time we were out there.
Yeah, I didn't know I was going into Kentucky till I was crossing a bridge and it said "Welcome to Kentucky," and then it said "Take your exit." I was like, "I'm thrifty."
You know, Lisa, I actually grew up right outside of Philadelphia. I went to a school called Council Rock in Newtown, Pennsylvania, and we were in Philadelphia every weekend. I wasn't thrifting at that time, so I didn't get a chance to experience that, but I love Philadelphia. Such a great city.
Lilly Pulitzer.
Lilly Pulitzer is great, yeah.
Now, Lilly Pulitzer, that definitely has a cult following. Personally, like, I probably wouldn't wear it. It's a little too loud for me, but I know a lot of people like it, especially if you know like the print name. That definitely helps your SEO with the Lilly Pulitzer, but there's so many prints for Lilly Pulitzer. Plus it's the season. You know, you think Lilly Pulitzer, bright flowers and bright prints, it's spring. It's definitely the season for the Lilly.
Adriana, Joe's jeans sell fairly well. They're not going to sell all the time, but they're going to sell enough. So again, that might be a thing that you want to check out a relisting on if they're not selling.
Your men's jeans do a tiny bit better overall. Women's jeans, for Joe's jeans, it depends on the cut.
Definitely depends on the cut. Yeah.
You know, I've had like honey, which is pretty much a curvier boot cut, which has more room in the hips and thighs. That's what they mean by curvy. Tiny bit more room. But there's skinny jeans out the door. They're high rise. Pretty much anything skinny. That trend is still going strong. So, but yeah, I've had their skinny high rise. Fine. But if it's a boot cut, it might be a little bit slower of a move for the Joes. Lilly is hit or miss with me. Lilly Pulitzer for Target sells very well. I had a Lilly Pulitzer from Target, like a beach cover up. It was like a gauze shirt. And I bought it because I saw the Lilly Pulitzer, and the thrift store did this really crafty thing. So, you know, Target, it's like underneath, they put the little Target. They stapled the price directly through the Target part. So you weren't able to tell that it was Lilly Pulitzer for Target. All you saw was Lilly Pulitzer, and it looked like Lilly Pulitzer. And I get home, I removed the ticket, and I was like, they got me. They got me with the Target one, but it sold. It did. A lot of Ohio people, right?
Wow. If you guys are close to Cincinnati, feel free to get up with us when we get out there. We're going to be thrifting and sourcing on the weekend sometime.
Yes, it was Newport, Kentucky.
Yeah, Newport, Kentucky.
Yeah.
We're going to be out there from the 27th to Memorial Day Monday till Tuesday after Memorial Day Monday. So
Sam Edelman heels.
We'd definitely love to meet you guys if you're out that way.
Doing well. Sam Edelman is very hit or miss for me. Like, it's a very good brand, very high-priced brand, very well-made brand, Sam Edelman. Some of their shoes go really quick for me. Other ones, it's like crickets. So I guess the style kind of sells for them. Gold sheep leggings. Has anyone ever heard of gold sheep leggings?
Have you?
I have. That's why I'm saying it.
I thought it came in the descriptions. It's up on the board.
I don't know. We have a board. Now we do. I keep him on track with a board.
Maybe we will set up an Ohio meetup when we're out there. We'll see if we can get something together for Saturday. We'll see if we can plan something like that.
What day does she graduate on? Like
I think she graduates on Sunday, I believe, which is weird, but
she also graduates like this month.
It's either Saturday or Sunday. It's one of those 2 days. So the other day that she does, we'll either go thrifting on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, one of those days. So get in touch with us on Instagram. And if you guys are out in Ohio and you're interested in maybe setting up a meetup, get in touch with us. Give me your Instagram in case they don't have it already.
It's Thrifty Flamingo.
There you go.
Instagram didn't like the in the Thrifty Flamingo. I guess it was too many characters.
So Thrifty Flamingo without the. So if you guys are in Ohio, hit us up. We'll see if we can work something together for one of those days that we're there. We can all meet up and hit a couple of thrift stores up. You guys can show us around the area if you know the area.
High-rise jean cutoffs. I just sold a pair of high-rise Levi 550 jean vintage cutoffs like 10 minutes before we went live. Yeah, they flip quick.
She actually makes them herself, believe it or not. So.
I made shorts for a very long time.
She just made She just made 2 pairs, right? And one of them just sold?
Yep, one of them just sold.
We're actually going to put together a video on how to do that.
Alembika. I found a brand called Alembika. Alembika. They looked very strange, wide leg, lagging look. That look kind of is still very popular. It's kind of frumpy and layering look. Found them in different departments at the Goodwill, and they went together. Oh, good. Yeah, the lagging look is still pretty popular. I wouldn't do it, but I know a lot of people do like that look. Blue Jackets.
Blue Jackets.
It's a thrift store.
Oh, it's a thrift store, and they launder their clothes before selling. That's awesome.
That's really nice.
That is an awesome thing to do. I know it's great. I know that we always come home and have to wash our stuff or take it to the dry cleaners or something because we're not sure if it's clean or not. So we just run it through the wash to be on the safe side. But if there's a thrift store out there, that's great.
Alembika, she sold the pants for $120 and $80 for the top. I think that's what it says. It's going very fast.
Oh, Tommy Bahama does very well, Steven. Is that Steven? Yeah, Steven. Tommy Bahama does very well. You can get good profit for it.
Not all Tommy Bahama.
Not all. No, that's right.
Don't pick up personally, we don't pick up anything under the L. We even only pick up larges if it's embroidered. Anything larger, Tommy Bahama. Like we're talking like button ups, not like their t-shirts or anything like that.
Oh yeah.
Anything extra large, XXL, XXXL, larger sizes. And if there are embroidery to it, like we picked up one that had like a cigar, and it was like this like Hawaiian girl was holding a cigar. That thing sold like so quick.
Yeah, a lot of Goodwills are marking up Tommy Bahama now, and that is unfortunate.
But you can still find some ones that miss them. But look for embroidery. If they're more plain or they just have like a repeating print, unless it's like a really like high XX, like a double XL or really, really cheap, I would just kind of keep moving
on. Here's a good question. If you have a light new pair of black Wrangler shorts, should I sell them like that or cut and distress them?
Personally, I like to cut and distress things. Now, if you're not comfortable doing that, you know, if you got them really cheap, if you're looking into maybe you want to try cutting shorts, it's a little bit of an investment. Try to find a pair or two that you don't mind, you know, practicing on. Because if you get a good pair, because that sounds like it could be a good pair to kind of go at. If you haven't done it before, you don't want to ruin your good pair. You want to practice on a not so good pair.
Destry, are you on eBay, and have you tried Tommy Bahama on eBay? We find that it actually sells a little better on eBay right now than it does on Poshmark. It's one of those brands where it does very well on eBay and so on Poshmark. So if you're on eBay, give it a shot there and see if you can get a sale out of it.
We have also learned that when we have a Tommy Bahama shirt that has like the embroidery, and it's usually on the back, like the big funky print is on the back of the shirt. The main photo needs to be the funky print.
Yep.
It can't be like, usually people take the picture of the front of the shirt as like the main photo. No. Front of the shirt goes after. We learned that, you know, that you show what's the money maker, and that's the print or the embroidery.
Debbie Molina, definitely get in touch with us on Instagram. We might want to meet up with you. She says there's a great St. Vincent de Paul in Cincinnati by me.
Oh.
So if you are, you're going to be around that day, get in touch with us. You can show us around and hook us up.
I went to a thrift store, that might have been it. And it was like 4 floors. It was 4 floors. And I think it might have been St. Vincent de Paul.
Oh, you got to get aggressive at the outlets. That's for sure, Millie.
Jay's always like, I'm going in, I'm throwing elbows. And I'm like, no, you're not. He talks a big game in like the car. And then we get there and he's a little puppy dog. Throwing elbows.
We are coming to Cincinnati, Cess in the City. We're coming right at the end of May, right for the Memorial Day weekend. We're going to be leaving on Thursday. We get out there at about 7 o'clock. We'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So get in touch with us on Instagram. We can work something out so you guys can come out and source with us. We'd love to meet you guys if you're in the area. And apparently, I believe Columbus isn't too far away from what I understand. My dad goes around business all the time. 4 floors to a fifth.
It was not all of them were like interesting. Like the bottom floor had like a lot of like bad old technology, not the good old technology, just like junk, you know. And then there was a men's floor and a kids floor. So yeah, there were 4 floors, but not all of them were interesting to me.
Oh, Destry, that surprises me. And they're not selling on eBay, huh?
What is it?
The Tommy Bahama. She's got a couple Tommy Bahama Hawaiian that's just not selling on eBay.
It might be the size, it might be the print. And, you know, examine your photos. If it does have some kind of funky print, like I said, get that as your main photo.
Yeah.
So, because somebody, even if you put it in your description and in your title and you're like, whatever print, and they can't see it, as they're scrolling through like hundreds of thumbnails. They type in Tommy Bahama 2XL. They're scrolling through a lot of listings.
Lisa, there's no better time like the present to get on Poshmark. Get signed up, start selling. It's a great platform. You will love it. And if you haven't got our course yet, we do have that payment plan on for $39. And it's going to teach you everything you want to know about Poshmark, $39 a month. First link in the description. If you haven't gotten the course yet, definitely check it out.
Patricia told Destry, just join and start following people. Yeah, this is good. Even if you don't want to sell this very second, or you don't have anything to, you can start your networking process. You can start getting your core group of people, you know, like that you follow and they follow you. So once you do decide like, hey, I've learned enough, I'm going to start doing this. If that's what you want to do, you already have a core group of people
already doing that, she says. That's good. Good on you, Destry. Keep doing that. Another Ohio viewer for Sherry Hopkins.
Ohio. All right, next one. Iron Fist. Iron Fist is very like gothy, punk rock looking. There's skulls, there's spikes, there's holes, like pre-made holes, really dark blacks and deep reds, stuff that like a lot of people would just see and think, oh, it's Hot Topic, keep moving. But no, it's like higher end than that. You know, some of the Iron Fist dresses sell into the hundreds of dollars. Yeah, you know, it's pretty expensive. And they have a cult-like following. People want certain prints. So if you find Iron Fist cheap, in good condition, grab it, sell it, flip it, make that money.
Fashion Cat, best brands in general for men to sell. I find a good amount of bread and butter items out. What I'm selling a lot right now, classic polos by Ralph Lauren. They'll go for a good $20 to $25 if you can, and you can usually pick them up for cheap. So those are good to buy. Any kind of designer jeans that you can get your hand on. Levi's do well for not crazy designers. Any of the good Levi's brands are going to sell for a good amount of money. Jean season is almost over, but you still have a little bit of time left. Abercrombie does well. Vineyard Vines does well. What else?
I think men are kind of like more simple.
Men are more simple. Yeah.
They're easier to please. You have Poshmark notifications.
Yeah, it's just someone adding my listing to a bundle.
I had so many bundles this weekend. It was a really strange, today. Like, it was a really strange day. It was like, you know, when you keep seeing added to bundle, and at first you get really excited, and then after doing it for a while, you don't get excited anymore because not everybody follows through with
Diesel's good for men, yep.
Today was a weird day. Oh, yeah, we were talking about Diesel. That's good. Hell Bunny. Hell Bunny is very similar to Iron Fist. They make like that same kind of gothy punk, but with a like rockabilly retro spin to it. They have a lot of like halter dresses with the poofy skirts with skulls and stuff like that, spikes. Yeah, Hell Bunny does flip really good.
Nilly Millie is too tiny and nice to get aggressive at the outlets. Everyone's got a little aggressive streak in them. Just pull it out. You can do it.
Nilly Millie saying, excuse me. Kill him with kindness. That's a saying.
That is a saying.
Come to, Minnesota? MN?
Minnesota is MN. Yeah, I believe. Yes. Yeah.
I remember elementary school.
Come to Minnesota, huh? We might have to check Minnesota out one of these days. Definitely not in the winter, though. I think it's a little too cold for Karen out there.
Yeah. I live in Connecticut, and I hate the cold. It's kind of crazy.
Some lip service.
Lip service. Yeah.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, we're getting it. That's all the same kind of look too, like that, like very like punky, gothy look. My weekend was slow. My weekends are usually very good.
Yeah, our weekend was a little slow too. It's just one of those. It's that transition period right now.
It's like the very end of the month.
Very end of the month. It's that transition period from cold spring-like weather to where we didn't really have a spring going into summer. So people are enjoying that nice weather we had this weekend. So it's going to happen. The summer slowdown is real. It comes and we have to deal with it. We have to find ways to thrive and succeed during the summertime because it does get a little bit slower. And we do notice a slight drop off in sales. It's going to happen to everyone. That's something as resellers that we just have to get through. And
my price per piece is different in the different parts of the year. In the winter, in the fall and the winter time, my average sale price is higher. I get like
they want us in Minnesota.
$35 because I'm selling a lot of jeans. I'm selling a lot of designer high-end jeans. In the summertime, you're selling a lot of tank tops and bathing suit tops where you can't get $35, $40 for. So like my average price per sale price goes down, but in the summertime it's more quantity over quality. Like also like $5, $15 items instead of just like one or two $30 items.
Sherry, I believe you had 14 items listed. Is that correct? You said you had 14 items listed, and she wants to know how many items should I have listed to start getting more sales. It's not about how many you have listed. It's about steadily listing every day. So try and focus on listing 5 items a day if you can do that. and keep that going for the considerable amount of time. The more listings you put out there, the more it's going to get out into the top of the feed. People are going to start seeing your listings.
The algorithm will favor you if you list every single day. Now, if you don't have a crud ton of things to list, and you say you only have 10 more things to list, spread it out. Yep. So you can favor the algorithm every day.
You want to be listing every day if you can. So.
Yep. What does it matter, the Levi's vintage or modern?
We're looking at 550s are the most popular, right?
Well, for short cutting.
For short cutting, yeah.
Certain styles of the Levi's that go better into, the cutting of the shorts. More modern Levi's, except for some of the basic men ones, have a tiny bit of spandex in it. Back in like the early 2000s and the 90s, there was no spandex. There were no skinny stretch jeans. It was a solid denim, and that's what frays very well. That's where you get that really raw hem, that really good distressing to the jeans. So that it doesn't really matter, but it's not going to distress as much if you're looking for Levi's to cut.
Fashion Cat, about men's sizes. I tend to keep a good variety. I tend to keep a good variety of men's sizes in my closet, but I'll keep less small sizes and more big sizes because the big sizes definitely sell faster. I mean, the average man nowadays is between a 36 and a 40 waist. It's just how it is. So you want to stick in that wheelhouse for pants at around 36 to 40. And size-wise for shirts, you're looking at anywhere between large and extra large and some XXLs in there. And then a few mediums, less smalls, and so on and so forth.
We still do have a few mediums here and there because that makes it a more variety for anybody to find a little something in his closet or a little something.
Yeah, Debbie, 550 boot cuts are great to chop up. So if you see those quite a bit. Taper. Yeah, boot cuts will work too, though.
Yeah, I mean, if you're cutting them, there's no boot cut.
She says she sees them a lot. So are those good to cut up? And those are,
Yeah, the 550. It's all about where the waist hits, and like how high up it goes. The 550s, for the most part, have at least a 10-inch rise, which makes it a high rise. And the girls want it where it goes right below their belly button, and then it gets really high up and fringy. Yeah.
Amanda says, I just went a week without any sales. What do I do? I've shared my guts out all week, sharing mine and others. I list a few items every day, and I use the price drop feature.
Wow, that stinks. And where's that comment? I couldn't see. So you might want to start relisting as well. If you're sharing the crud out of all of your items and nothing's happening and you're price dropping. And now the price drop only works, I think, 3 times per person.
Yeah, you can't keep price dropping. It's only going to work. And you have to keep going lower each time.
And then it keeps eating into your profit.
Otherwise, you're just not going to send it out to anyone.
So you might want to reevaluate your photos. If you think your photos are decent, then you have to start looking more internally. Like, how's my description? How's my title?
Yep.
Am I even ranking good in search engine? You want to have a very searchable title. And it might be your photos. It might be a few different aspects of the internal, like the actual listing. If you've been sharing the crud out of your closet and nothing's happening and listing, look more internally.
All right, what else we got going on here?
He always overtakes my phone.
Because you can read them up top.
I squint at this one. My sales plummeted last summer for sure. It happens no matter what platform you're on. That's why we also like selling hard goods as well on eBay. Pool toys and kids toys and stuff like that. It kind of helps even it out. I sell boutique shoes and bags.
Yeah, those will do well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Think about things that people need really quickly in the summertime. Maybe they all of a sudden have a pool party to go to and they want a new bathing suit. They'll easily just search a bathing suit and buy it really quick. So it's easier when it's new with tags or boutique. When it's used, used bathing suits still sell. Sure.
Yeah, Laura, spotting stains and imperfections out in the wild while you're sourcing. You're doing what you got to do. You just got to give it a really good once over.
Who wasn't good at that?
I wasn't. I had to get good at that. But you get better at it and you start to notice you're going to miss things. It happens. You're in a store.
Lighting is
bad. It all depends on different factors. So the best thing to do is just give it as good a look over as you can. There's not really any tips or tricks on how to improve that, but just doing what you're doing is going to do it.
Now, Tina, I actually have many contacts within people that in Poshmark who own like boutiques. Yeah, I'm Flamingo BTQ. I have boutique items, but I mean full-on boutique owners that they don't sell anything but it. And plus size does very well, especially with the bathing suit season. You know, they do make really good plus size bathing suits. Everyone needs to feel like they look good on the beach. It don't matter what your size is. You know, you got to own your body. So if you want to start adding more sizes, that's great, because that increases your chances for multiple sales throughout like the spectrum of sizes.
Guys, if you haven't hit that like button yet, definitely smash that like button for us. The more likes, the better. We love you guys for being here. Show us the love. Hit that thumbs up and hit it hard.
I have heard of this brand, B. Makowski. Am I saying that right?
I don't know. I haven't heard of that brand.
I think, is it just a women's brand? It might be. I don't really usually shop for men's clothes. I am getting better at it, but I have a bunch of plus size to list this week. Yeah, plus size. I just sold Torrid shoes. Now, Torrid shoes, anybody can wear, but Torrid is a full figured like line of clothing, even though they have like altered sizes for smaller. But like even their shoes, all of their shoes have a wider width, because you think of a woman that has like big curves and like a more heavier set, they're probably going to have a little bit wider of a foot. So I literally, it just popped down because we look at the comments on my phone too, and it said, congratulations, your Torrid study booties have sold. So, you know, plush size shoes sell too.
If you find stuff with a bunch of stains on it and stuff, OxyClean the hell out of it. OxyClean,
if you already bought it, you know, like try not to buy something that you're going to be.
Yeah, that you have to work on.
Unless it's like gold. Unless you.
But she's saying she has a huge pile with clothes that have stains on it. So
we like OxyClean. I love it for our own clothes. We do pre-treat as well. I don't know where I was in my life without this stuff. Like, it's color safe. People think that it's just for whites. It's not bleach. OxyClean is not bleach. Like, you can actually put colors in with it. But when it concerns colors and whites, you should always separate, especially when trying to lift stains.
Sharpie. Poshmark is for clothes only. You can also sell accessories. Anything you can wear, really. Jewelry, makeup, watches, shoes, but clothing mostly. It is. You can't sell hard goods. You can't sell toys and games and video games and all that stuff. So
I saw a stroller,
rugs.
That's my latest thing. What you shouldn't be selling on Poshmark. I saw a stroller. Who has another Bolo brand? We're getting off topic here.
All right, guys, get your comments in quick. We're gonna wrap it up in a few minutes. So let's get a couple more brands out there. It is getting
share with everybody some Bolos that does really well that they might not have.
Sunglasses are okay on Poshmark. Yes,
they are accessories.
Yes, we do make sales every day, James, on Poshmark.
When Sherry, do you guys blush when you come across a naughty lingerie? Oh, I've seen those. I blush. I will give you one more, and I'm going to say it wrong. Comme des Grands. C-O-M-M-E. Next word, D-E. Next word, G-A-R-O-O-N-S. Yeah, not English. But they did.
Oh, Ted Baker's great, Destry. Yeah.
They did a collaboration with Converse, and I'm talking like beat up shoes, dirt, smudges, like $300 comps. Yeah, COMMEDEGAROONS. It might just be one O.
Patricia wants a naughty Posh store. Go
that
for
might be it. That might be it. She might be spelling it better for me. Yeah, like holy, like beat up shoes, $300.
Sherry,
Mother jeans. I love Mother jeans.
New with tags and good to have a mix. I mean, new with tags are always going to sell better, but pre-owned sell good too. So I mean, it's good to have a mix in the closet. If you can find new with tags, or you do a little retail arbitrage or whatever, get it in the closet. It'll definitely work for you.
People have different money that they're able to spend. Yep. So somebody might have $50 to spend on a brand new pair of jeans.
Paige is great, Destry.
Yeah, I just found a pair of Paige Bermuda shorts, new with tags. Excited about that. But yeah, some people might have to buy used because they only have like $30, you know. So it's good to have a mix. Hi, guys. NYDJ, not your daughter's jeans. For those of you who don't know. Thank you for sharing, everyone.
All right, let's get a couple more questions or comments, maybe like 2 or 3 more, and then we're going to sign off for the night. So,
Bed Stew.
What?
It's a brand. Bed Stew. BEDSTU. They're shoes. Bed Stew. It doesn't sound like it would be expensive. It's like, who named something Bed Stew?
Athleta, yeah, Athleta does. Yep, Vintage Tommy is great. Torrid sells all the time, definitely.
That's how I started all this. Road Rags. I've never heard of this one. Nice. See, I learned too. Yeah, I like Athleta. It's kind of
You're
like
welcome, Sharon.
A slightly cheaper price point than Lululemon with the same quality as Lululemon. Lululemon actually has patented their mix of materials, the Luxtreme. Like no one else can make that like percentages, but Athleta has a very similar percentage of cotton, spandex, whatever is in it. Yeah, crazy market like that, huh? Bedford, Stuyvesant. Oh, it's like I can't read that. It's a neighborhood in NYC. Bed Stew, yes, there it is. Bed Stew.
That's where it comes from.
Oh, see, I learned something.
Oh, you finally found a pair of Miss Me jeans a few weeks after searching for years. There you go, Rebecca.
I call it the bling booty.
Some thrift stores are better than others. It's unfortunate that they all can't have the same supply, but
that's what we're
it's
saying.
the thrill of the hunt. You gotta hunt. You gotta keep going. You can't give up, and you'll definitely find some.
Took us a long time to find our first pair of Rock Revival.
Oh yeah, Rock Revival took forever.
And then we found 2 in a week. We didn't find any.
Tina, you have a great night too.
So I love the Miss Me jeans. Oh, I really want to find Johnny Was.
Don't you have a Johnny Was in your closet?
It's a size small. The jacket. It's getting a lot of traction. I might have to relist it.
$40 each pair for Miss Me. That's crazy.
What?
That is unfortunate.
Nobody
Goodwill's
goes to a Goodwill.
I know thrift stores are just
$40.
getting outrageous with their pricing right now. It's getting to that point. And it's unfortunate. They're going to price us out, and we're going to have to start finding ways
to those.
Other ways to source. Yeah. Oh, they will end up at the bins. Yeah.
They're going to go $40. No one's going to buy them. Then they're going to become the color of the week, and they're going to be $20, and nobody's going to buy them. And then they're going to go to the bins, and somebody's going to get really freaking happy that store overpriced Miss Me jeans.
What brand do you sell the most, real quick?
Me?
Yeah.
I sell a lot of Converse. I sell a lot of Rag & Bone. It really depends on what the actual item is.
Converse and Rag & Bone, yeah.
Yeah, those don't stay in my closet.
Is $20 too much to spend on Miss Me jeans to resell?
Yeah,
unless pushing
it. New with tags, even that.
What are you getting? You're getting about 45 to 50 for Miss Me. So after Posh fees, it's 20% off Posh fees. You're getting
the most I will pay
$32. So you're making $12 profit. It's still profit.
A high-end pair of jeans that's not new with tag is maybe like $8-9. Like that's the most I'll pay up for. Like,
Miss Me is still in style. Yes. All right. So that's gonna wrap it up. It is 9 o'clock for us, guys. Before we go, if you haven't gotten a chance to check out the course yet, definitely click that first link in the description.
Thanks, guys.
We have that course on sale. It's 50% off right now. Poshing for Profits, 50% off at $97. If you guys want, there's a payment plan option now, $39 a month for 3 months. So it's very affordable to get into that course. A ton of great information in there. We cover the ins and outs of Poshmark from start to finish. It's definitely going to up your game and going to help you out with Poshmark tremendously. Again, the first link in the description. Don't be afraid to click that link. Check that course out, and hopefully we'll see you on there. We give you guys a private Facebook community to chat with us. So you guys can talk with us day and night. And we'll be going over your Facebook, your Poshmark questions. So
if you guys have enjoyed this,
definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to us. And we'll see you guys later. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye, guys.